Hey, welcome back, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and check out your boy B Farm thinking right out here in my lab in the wee hours of the morning. But I got a nice little lesson. Listen to my man Carl Young. He gets my juices going. He get me thinking. So I come up with the idea to open the third eye. I call it opening the third eye. Is you becoming the psychotherapist? Carl Jung says your unconscious meets your conscious. He got a good perspective, but it ties into mine. So let me talk about it right quick. Let's go. Rightisms, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's always a message in my stories for life. You tune in to be seen. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinkers way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where I'm going with this? Let's get there together. So I asked the question: do you know you? You will when I'm through. That's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have the answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. Don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You can teach them. That's why I do what I do. For you, appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but excuse me, those who know not, those who know and knows not that they know is asleep. I can awaken them. I'm your spiritual alarm clock here too. Wake you up with knowledge of self. Yeah, that's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know thyself and to my yacht be true. Right thinkers again. P-Funk philosophy on opening your third eye. That's you becoming a psychiatrist, psychotherapist, but you becoming enlightened. You can see things that other people ain't looking at. I had a phrase I got from George. I see what you ain't looking at. What? Your intentions. Let's talk about it. And from a street drug dealer on the corner, I had to see your intentions way before you got to me to show me them. So I had to be vigilant and on my job to see you before you got to me. If you're talking to me, you're telling me what I need to know about you. When I'm on my corner diddy bopping, I can tell by the way you, with your car, what you wear, who you was and how you was. So I was on my grind a long time ago, recognizing people. I'm a people person. They went, how you know that? Don't worry about it. Okay, again, my street acronym still works in my spiritual concepts. I use the same philosophy. Okay, it don't change. And people are people. My pastor told me, I said, Pastor, church people are different than regular people that know about it, right? They no different. They not? He said, no. I said, I thought they was. No, they're not. So he told me the truth. So I deal with him accordingly. All right, no problem. No different. But we carry our personality like a badge of honor. If you're a clean cut dude, you're gonna act like that. But when you're doing what you're doing, remember, I'm the dude that you can relax around because you coming to do something that was under the table. So we was always cool, and that's how they come up. I want to watch them come. Everybody had a different personality, but I learned that a long time ago. All right, but you show who you are by your character. That's the personality, your persona. What you want people to see about you. Okay. I want you to see me as a wise man. With a big eye on my chest, mean I'm conscious. That's the one thing that means I'm conscious. Aren't you? Obviously not. But again, I can tell a lot about you just by the way you walk, the way you talk. I pay close attention to those things. Why? That's important to me and my field at that time. I need to know who you was internally, not the facade that you put up. Now I need to know you. And I was good at that. All right. No police ever got me to sell no drugs. Mm-mm. No better than that. Okay. But being a psychiatrist, that means you know the mind game. They have skills. And I use my same psychiatric skill as a drug dealer back in the day to read and understand people. Same philosophy. I know that now. I know that now. Okay, but I got my lessons on the streets. Okay. But I call it this right, third eye. Right here. Right here. the sixth chakra, the Ajna chakra. It's a whole bunch of names for it. Everybody got an idea, but I call it third eye vision. Is seeing what people don't be looking at. The internal stuff about people who how they carry themselves. I pay attention. That's my inner vision. My inner eye also sees inner other people, not just me. So I get to see like X-ray vision. I can see through you. My man, you don't need no light to see through you. Mm-mm. All I gotta do is engage with you. I can see everything I need to know about you. You show me who you are. Moving on. They tell you all the time. When a person show you who they are, don't listen to what they say. Watch what they do. Moving on. All right. So when I'm interacting with you, I'm checking you out from the inside out, not the outside in. You're talking to me, yeah, but I'm also scanning, observing. Yeah, your heart black as all get a you full of crap. Okay, so the words that come out of your mouth, don't even pay attention to that. Okay, leave them alone. That's all. If you see a snake, what would entice you to want to engage with a snake? Help a snake. What the hell is that? So if something that you ain't familiar with, leave it alone. Moving on. That's all. That's coming up. Strangers. That's like snake. We said don't take candies, don't take stuff from strangers. Snakes, strakes, and snakes. Snakes and strangers. One and the same philosophically. That's how we protect ourselves from unwanted people. Third eye sees the intention of the person. Okay, from the way they present themselves, it's even wrong always. And a lot of times you will see the what the intention of a person when it's wrong, so you can avoid them kind of people. That's why you leave them alone. If you see a person's intentions ain't good, why let them fulfill it? Why let it come to fruition? Put that aside. Moving on. Okay, a fast talking slick dude, he needs your ear. If you ain't giving your ear, he can't do what he need to do. What? Get in your head because he was talking good words. That smooth talking, silver tongue type of dude. They love to talk. Shut them down and move on. Why? You benefit from that. You listen to that melody. He might hit the right note. My man said, listen, if I hit the right line, I can get anything. I can get anything I want from a girl. What? I get the right line, and she bleed the right line. I'm gonna throw it up. All you doing, popping game, running game, and see what works. It's old. See, that's old. That's street stuff. That's to me. That's old. That ain't she. Yeah, young people they engage in. It's new to them. It ain't new to me. Moving on. Okay, but third eye vision is being able to see the real person's intentions, good or bad. That's what you need it for, to be aware of the people you're going to have to engage and deal with. My third eye sees a lot of things what before before they do it. Why their intentions sometimes is not good. Moving on. I'll see if you're a friend or foe. That's the lowest level on the chain of survival. How I see you is I'm going to engage with you or I'm going to evade you. Simple. And that's how it was in the streets. My attitude had to be just that king. Nah, I ain't messing with him. Nah, I ain't got nah. Those are my spider senses. I call it back then. I ain't nothing about no damn chakra or something. I call it my spider sense. If I get that funny feeling, I'm out. Why? Something ain't right. I don't left many places and stopped at many stuff. Why? Just on my vibe. So I was vibing a long time ago. I can tell you, the day that I sold that, made the deal, I went against my vibe. I tell you all the time, I ain't never gonna go against that ever again. It cost me 3 years of my life. But psychology, that's dealing with this thing right here. Dealing with this thing. And if somebody come on the couch and lay down and talk to me, I can tell them what their problems, their issues are once they start telling me what they're going through. I do it all the time. I've been in psychiatry a long time. That ain't no field that you got to go to school and learn. What? I guess and get the certificate. Oh, you ain't gonna paper. I still say you dumb as a bag of rocks. You crazy as a bag of dope. How about that? I don't need a damn school to teach me that. I come up in the drug game. I come up in the street life. So I know people of that brand, that kind of people. Moving on. So psychology is what? Is you being able to read people, okay? Thoughts, understanding them for how they present themselves and what their intentions are. If you ain't good at that on the streets, you ain't gonna last long. Excuse me. You can lie to my face with words, but my third eye sees what through your lies and your BS and sees your real intentions. So I will deal with you accordingly, not what you say, but what my third eye sees. That's why. If your intentions are not good for me, I will see that in you and I will deal with you again accordingly. Mostly cut you off. Okay, just take you out my presence. Okay, take my presence away from you. But that ability to see what very few people even look at, people's intention, a lot of people just gullible. They just, no, I ain't that dude. Okay, I'm real meticulous about who I deal with and what I do. Why? Because people ain't good. All people ain't good people. Excuse me. The first thing, think people good. Nah, they got to show me you good. I don't just assume you good. I ain't assume you're bad, but I'm not gonna give you the benefit of the doubt of being good until you give me reason to. Okay, but my self mastery and my claim to fame personally is my ability to read people, to judge people. And if I say they ain't good, 9 times out of 10, they ain't good. No matter what, I don't need to know them personally. Don't need to none of that. I get the vibe. My mother, I swear to God, I always say it. My best friend when I was a kid, my man, Frazier, my dude, bad as bad can be. My mother said that boy still a stink out of shit. She don't hang out with him. I'm with him every day. And I'm in the act with, and she was right. How the hell she knew that? And she stood on it. She stood on it. And I'm just embarrassed to tell her how right she was about that kid. Okay, and I was just hell bent. That's my man. That's my man. And got me locked up twice with his dumb stuff. Got me a car control. So trust your elders. Trust them. They got that sense, and my mom knew that about him. I don't still to this day don't know how. I gotta let her know that. You know, he's still in prison. Okay, moving on. But again, trust your elders. Trust the instinct. That's what I'm trying to tell you. My mom third eye was open a long time ago. All right. But my claim to fame is interacting with people. And since him, I ain't been duped no more with that nine. Well, he got me too, but I ain't been duped since, okay? If I hook up with somebody, it's got to be for the right reason. I ain't had no partners in crime since them two guys, okay? Them two guys I roll with. And Richard Pryor in the movie The Mac. He said, man, niggas want me to roll with them. I ain't rolling with nobody but you, Goldie. That's all. I ain't gonna roll with nobody but my man and my dude. Now I roll solo. Moving on. I got my dude for real now. But being a drug dealer back in the day, I had to live that way. I had to know who I was dealing with. Be they good. And first of all, we in drug business. Ain't no good people in this damn business. Ain't no good people in the drug business. Excuse me. Jesus. All that thinking, I don't give a damn. All that, no, you doing drugs, you're not a good person. Simple. No, I don't do that no more. Okay, but when I did, I wasn't. I would pretend to be. I thought I was a good dude, but you doing bad stuff. Stop with the psychological. Not again. Psychologically, you make it work for what? To suit your needs, to satisfy yourself. The ego tell, it's all right. I don't worry about it. My motto back in the day: you can't do the time, don't do the crime. I'm not gonna go to prison. That's part of the game. Where I come from, you gonna go to prison. Oh yeah, nigga, don't tell me, Jack. If you've been in prison, no, shut up. Why? You don't know nothing. I don't give a damn how long you been in the game. Okay, the rule is, if you ain't did time in prison, you don't get your car get punched when you go do time. Okay, that's the street cred. Okay, that's how you earn it from coming home from prison. My man, Mike Epps got his ass whooped, mocking him. He don't know, brother. That's a badge of honor for the streets. Okay, obviously we know you ain't street. Okay, we get that. So, but don't act like you are. Why? Because people on the street will come up on you and show you, dude, we gonna beat the brakes off him talking about them people. Why? They don't like that. I'm one of them. I'm with them. Why? I came home from prison too. I got my street cred. I had to go. I had to get my street cred. All right, but that's part of the drug game. And ain't no good people in the drug game. First of all, I tell my brother, we asked him. I said, "What's the first rule of the game? Play or be played." That guy right there, he played everybody. He played everybody. I say again, he played everybody. I'm a psychotherapist, like psychiatrist in training. Why? I like to read people. I like to check people out. And I have been doing this for 20 years now. And I've got pretty good at it. I don't need no damn degrees to prove how good I am at reading people. I ain't got time for that nonsense. I know my job of a psychiatrist, okay? And I practice reading people daily. If I'm interacting with you, I'm scanning. I'm doing my thing. Okay, and I was the doctor, aka the psychotherapist, back in the drug game. Wow, whatever your ills was, I had the remedy for it. I had the cure for it. If you're depressed, I get you pick me up. If you're too high, I bring you down. I mellow you out. Whatever it is, I was playing the mind game. I was got away with that, okay. But I had the prescriptions, which was what drugs. I had all kinds of drugs. Just let me know what you was doing. You depressed? I give you some cocaine, give you some speed, give you some acid. If you was down, I pick you up. If you was up, I bring you down. I had the quaalude to just mellow you out. Oh, I was a drug dealer. Those is drugs. Okay, that's what I knew. Okay, I spent time every day taking drugs and describing drugs and doing drugs, selling drugs. That was the drug game. Yeah. Okay, and for Pulp Fiction, he went to the drug dealer's house. The drug dealer was prepared for everything that was coming on, wasn't he? See, that's the smart one. Now, you go to the drug dealer, you can't get nothing from them. They don't know nothing. Okay, he had books, he had all kinds of stuff. See, he knew what he was doing. I was one of them kind of guys, okay? I prescription, I think on my little plaque on my wall. I was the doctor. Whatever your cures is, whatever your ills was, I had to cure. Yeah, I was all in. That was some. All right, good time. All right, but I was the doctor, the drug man. I would cure your ills. They call me mood control. All right, whatever it was, I can control your mood. And yeah, I know now. I can tell by just listening to the way you talk about yourself, who and how you were. A lot of people, when we talk about ourselves in past tense, why do we take the goldfish and make them a whale? The actual story's not this big. When you tell it now, it done swelled up to be a whale. Jesus Christ. Just tell the truth. Come on, man. Everybody wasn't the man. Everybody didn't do. Oh, come on. Be honest with yourself. A lot of us, we already heroes in our war stories. We all got some, and they don't mean nothing to nobody but you. I can tell you about that part. And I can tell you just by listening how you talk, who you are. But if you was not who you presented yourself to be to me, I would call you fake and phony. You faking the funk. I call you Pinocchio. Why? Your nose is broke. You look funny. That's why. Okay, you're a liar. And every Friday, I love Friday. I love Friday. Why? Everybody got game. Everybody gonna bring their A game on Friday. They got a few dollars in their pocket. They want more drugs than they got money for. That's the first thing. That's the first thing. They're going to want more drugs than they're gonna pay for. Human nature. Okay, that's what I love. So now I become the whoever dealer. Yeah. I'm at my best at why? Because I want you to be happy thinking you got the best of me. I can do that, no problem. I take the short and make it look like I'm the whole time I'm already ahead, my man. Like the Jew, his markup is 300%. By the time you hear him and hoe and piss him on, he may bring it down to 100, but he never gonna take a loss. He's never gonna take a short. He don't give a damn. I had to work for a guy who had a store, ain't no price on nothing. His answer was not much. Whatever you want to buy, not much. I love that guy. He was a straight hustler. He gonna get that money, and he already know the value of it himself. Why is this stuff? He sold from socks to underwear to tuxedo to everything. He had everything in that in the little store, but he was making that money, making big money. But again, knew how to deal with people. He knew how to people. Okay, these are Jews in the hood, the heart of North. Okay, surviving. Okay, moving on. Another concept. But I can tell. Now, every Friday, everybody come with the A game trying to get more drugs than they got money to pay for. That's the mind game. I love that game. Come on, man. Let's match wits. Oh, I love that. You play chess, let's go. I'm doing this what I do. Think. Okay? I'm thinking people is what I do. I love the mind game. Again, I played the A game. All right. And right thinking is me mastering the art of what? Thinking, and thinking some more. Yeah, I'm Capricorn. We overthink. Yeah, say what you want, but my man, we ain't dumb. My problem is ignorance, not knowing something. If something I don't know and I want to know, I'm gonna find out. Let's go find out. It's called getting educated. You want to know something? Go get a book. Everybody love writing books. Oh, you should write a book. You so smart. No, I'm smart from the books that I got to read and learn from, and I add my own livelihood to it. But I got books like everybody else. I read like everybody else. Well, a lot of people don't read no more, but I still find reading fundamental. Why? It takes me to a place I can't go no other way but other than reading the books and going inside my mind to exercise my thoughts. Moving on. expand your mind, learn something. That's what adding something to your mind is learning. That's what it's about. Moving on. Sorry about that. But again, the art of thinking. I call it right thinking. And when I got that book of wisdom, it broke the brain, two hemispheres of the brain. I didn't have that philosophy. They just opened up a whole new can of worms for me. Why now I can play? I've been the right thinking man the whole time. What right side thinking? No, I tell you, think equal. But you balance the brain thinking left and right, male, female, good, bad, whatever. I didn't have that concept. They brought that to my attention, so I can put that in my toolkit. Now I use it. The right thinking. Why? That's the side where God dwells. Cashing that to the right side. Christ sits on the right hand. All that, right, right. My last name just had to be right. So I didn't, that wasn't my concept. So I won't take credit for it, but no, I can't. Why? It just happened that way. And personally, his name ain't right. His name is Savior. I'm a savior. If you're in trouble, philosophically, mentally, spiritually, come on, I can help you out. I can save you. Let's go. All right, let me wrap it up. It's having too much fun. Time to hit the gym. Oh, yeah, I'm running late. All right, but to fight off anything that's not right, good, or divine, I use what? My mind. That's what thinking, that's what it's for. To what? Thinking. And when you're thinking right, you will get to solutions to problems that you have in your own life. That's self mastery. Are you one? I am. I'll be right back with some more knowledge for you. If you need it, I got you. I'll be going to the gym right now, so let me go. Right thinkers and closing. May you all there to be 100. Me, 100 miles a day. So I never know my right thinkers who open that third eye and seeing people's intentions, seeing what other people ain't looking at, and passed away. I'll be right back.